Hey guys, welcome back to Kelly's Creations. I just wanted to hop on real quick midweek and share a project I've been working on. So, this beautiful piece of furniture. It's a funny story, guys. We were at a company party for my husband, and I saw this furniture outside under like a pavilion in their backyard, and her husband had been using it to store all of his greasy car parts. And I was like, oh my gosh, this furniture's too beautiful to be outside in the weather storing greasy car parts. And we got talking, and I'm like, if I brought you guys shelves, could we swap? Well, she's so sweet. She knew how much I loved it, and she's like, no. Y'all can come get it whenever you want it. You can have it. Oh my gosh. I was so excited. The bones of this were so perfect, and it's sturdy and it's well made. It's just been outside and in the weather for quite some time. So yeah, it needed a good spray down when we got it home. We actually took an SOS pad to it. We have these like wasps that build like mud nests, and they were all over the back of this. Yeah, so it took some cleaning, and as you can see, like it's worn, it's had better days. So, but I knew that it had so much potential. So sometimes when you see an item, just think of what you can do with it. Think of what it can become again, because so much furniture gets discarded. And me personally, like I would decorate my whole house with just vintage furniture because I love it so much. So this is funny too, because it was going to be sitting for about a week before I could have the chance to get to it. And after we cleaned it all up, I had to throw some decorations on it, even though it wasn't done. So my husband comes in, and he's like, seriously, Kelly, you decorated it? We haven't even started yet. I said, yeah, but it's going to be sitting in our family room for a week. And I don't know, no piece of furniture in my room can have no decorations on it. That's just not me. So once I had the chance to get started, I removed all of the original hardware from the drawers and the doors. I actually did go grab some moss chalk paint, because originally my idea was to distress this when I was done, and since it had like a green, almost celery color to it, I wanted it to come through if I was distressing it. So those parts that were not painted and were wood, I still wanted that green to come through. So I did go grab my moss chalk paint, and I painted the areas that were not painted. Now the hardware, I just took outside and spray painted it black. And the hardware was pretty neat because it's separated into pieces. So those little circles that you see, I actually poked a hole in a box and pushed those into the hole so they would sit still while I spray painted. So that was a pretty good tip, because then they don't go flying all over the place. So then I started chalk painting. I used Velspar in white and did 2 coats of chalk paint. And I also took some scrapbook paper and decoupaged the fronts of the doors. I decided to do like black just because it goes with anything. So if I want to ever change up my style or change the colors in the room, black and white pretty much goes with any color. So that was my brainstorming there. And I just used my trusty wallpaper book from Walmart and piece some pieces together, and it worked out pretty good. Now then I thought, I just did this all in chalk paint, so I'm going to have to go over the whole piece in wax. And I was tired and my arms hurt already. So I decided to go get some satin white paint and painted this. It has a shinier finish now, but I didn't have to wax it. And look at this. Oh my gosh, paint is just paint just brings a piece to life, I tell you. If you can't do anything more than paint your item, I mean, it's just going to look gorgeous no matter what. So there it is, still separated because this is two gigantic pieces of furniture. And the drawers are done, and I don't know, I think it's really looking beautiful. Now, here it is decorated. And wow, I actually did not distress this. I did not. After I was done, it was so clean, so fresh. Oh my gosh, it's just a beautiful piece of furniture. And yeah, I did not take the sandpaper to it, which is kind of, you know me, that's something for me to not distress this. So me painting it green, really I didn't have to. Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. It's very big, but I have a lot of neutral beiges in our family room, so this really stands out. And I just can't wait. I can't wait to decorate this for the different holidays and the different seasons. My room is kind of like country western, so that's what's on there right now. So there's another before look at what it was when we first got it. It needed a lot of work, a lot of cleaning, but the bones were good. The bones were beautiful. So as long as you got good bones, you can pretty much do anything. And here it is again after it's all done. What sold me, like what I fell in love with on this piece was that drop down cabinet. I don't even know what you would call it. The pull down right there. And I actually left the pull down wood inside of it. That's the only part of this I didn't paint. Just to keep what was once, how can I say this? What was original? So, yeah, when you open that cabinet right there, it still is wood inside. But I think that cabinet would be great to store my laptop. And right now my laptop kind of sits on my kitchen table, and it's really not ideal for me at least, because I'm always having to look at the laptop in my kitchen. So yeah, that little pull down will be a great place to store that laptop. And yeah, I'm just having fun decorating. The drawers are very deep. The cabinet is a great space to store my little knickknacks when I'm not using them. And it was free, guys, and you can't beat that price point, right? I just am so grateful to them for knowing how much I love old furniture. And I mean, that it was just the sweetest thing ever for them to say, just come get it. We know you love it. We know where you're going to make it into something beautiful, and you should have it. And I mean, that's just so amazing. And I'm so grateful and thankful to them because I absolutely am in love with this piece. So I thought I would show you what it looks like with that door open. Like I said, I kept that natural. And yeah, I'm just really liking this piece. So of course, I had to share it with my YouTube family. And here is proof, guys. When your husband says you can't fit any more furniture into a space, of course you can. Where there's a will, there's a way. And he needs to stop telling me that I can't fit anything else in our house, because I will find a way. I love you guys so much. I just wanted to hop on and say hi. I have a great, I'm so excited, video coming for you this Sunday, so be sure to come back at 11. Have a blessed and wonderful week. Love y'all.